Hello and welcome to Candy Crush level 87, where we need to reach the minimum score of something that doesn't really matter, and we need to bring all the ingredients down to the very bottom. If you really want to know what the minimum score has to be, it's at the very beginning of the video for a flash of a second, and I forgot what it is already. So anyways, that's the last thing you need to worry about on this level. As you can see, let's talk about the board real quick. So on the far right, there are the four columns. Columns are up and down, rows are left and right, just to clarify. As you can see, there are four columns on the right, and you can drop ingredients to those columns after you clear the meringue out. To destroy the meringue, you have to either use basic combos on the right side or get lucky and make horizontal striped candies on the left. As you can see, this video is sped up because and it's still like 6 minutes long, just because I think I spend a lot of time just kind of sitting there looking at the board. So it actually kind of helps you guys see how the board works, but everything falls from the far left column, then goes to the next column, and then it slowly moves to the right. So I would compare this level to reading in the English language. It works from the left to the second from the left, then the third from the left to the fourth from the left, until it gets to that final portal, which goes down into the first column available for the ingredients to drop down, as you can see by the green arrows that are on the bottom of the board. And I just corrected the screen. As you can see, I said that reaching the score isn't a huge deal, but I mean, it definitely is, because you need to beat the level. Beat the level by reaching the minimum score and bringing the ingredients down the bottom. So anytime you can use special candies, of course, use them. For the most part, they're not going to help you get the ingredients to the bottom. But with that said, they are pretty useful. Not as useful as they are on other levels, but anyways, the where you want to work first is in that last column. So you want to work on the right of the board to the left. So every time you make a move, make sure you look on the right side and slowly move your way to the left, and make sure there aren't any moves you can make on the left side. So the reason you want to work on the right side of the portals is because it causes everything in the left to move, as you can see. So of course, I'm just going to make, the whole point is to get the ingredients further to the right, just so we can get them through the bottom. And unfortunately, striped candies don't work through portals, so that'd be pretty cool. You'd probably beat the level really fast, so if that was the case, so I see why they didn't make it that way. But I have 3 ingredients left to get through the bottom. I've already reached the minimum score, and I don't see one of the ingredients, which should probably drop through the top here in a moment. I don't see it dropping down, so maybe you can only have 2 ingredients on the board at a time. I'm guessing that's the rule, because I'm not seeing that ingredient drop at all. It could be 3 or 4. Maybe at the beginning there were 3 or 4, but I think after that they only allow 2 on the board at a time, because you'll see as soon as I drop this through the bottom, it'll see another one popped up directly after I did that. So now all I need to do within these 11 moves is get that other acorn close to the portal, preferably through the portal, but let's see what happens here. I'm just gonna blow up that color bomb. So now I'm gonna match these red candies. It's gonna pull that through. Actually, that was decent. So I have 7 moves left. And so here's an example of what you don't want to do. You don't want to switch that red candy with the acorn, or it'll move the acorn back to the left 1 column, which you do not want to do, because it's already in the right column to be dropped through the bottom. A lot of times you'll see that match and just do it, not thinking about it. And you do not want to screw that up, especially when you've already, reached the minimum score and you're about to beat the level. So be patient. This is normally when it gets really hard, is when you get down to the last, few moves. And now I'm looking at, I might even use a booster on this level. I don't think I do, but I probably use the pink candy to crush it, unless I can make something miracle happen here, which it doesn't look like that's happening. Oh, well, I got lucky. Never mind. So that is level 87. If you guys have any other questions about level 87, just let me know. Comment below.